This is it, the final round of the 2010 Championship Series. 20 races have passed, and for the Vortex Lights class it has all come down to the final round, with Robert Devenall-Batt and Corey Keelan. The final week has brought new developments, and we caught up with Corey to fill us in.
On Wednesday I was practicing down at the house on the Supercross track, and just got a little whiskey in the whoops and swapped and was high-sided and landed right on my shoulder and broke my collarbone. I knew it was broken right when I landed. Set up and told my dad it was broken, and we went to the hospital. You could see it sticking up, but we went to the hospital and it was really broken. But next week I'm gonna have surgery on it and get it fixed, put a plate in it, and just ruined my the end of the Sponsor Cup season and the Vortex Lights season. But there's always next year.
Corey's fill-in rider is actually a GNCC racer by the name of Garrett Edmiston. We met him under the Kissimmee Motorsports tent.
Hi, I'm Garrett Edmiston. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Vero Beach, Florida. I'm normally a GNCC rider. I race motocross for fun. Rick Bigelow called me Wednesday, I believe it was, to see if I wanted to replace Corey Keelan, who had got injured the other day, and I told him sure, I'll be glad to come over here and race for him. Normally a woods guy. Woods racing is all I've pretty much done my whole life. I do motocross for fun. I try to get out and race as many motocross races as I can because I love to do it. I've been a top off-road rider in GNCCs. I've also qualified for the Loretta's a couple times in the pro sport class. I've won a title at Mini O's in 4-stroke back in '06. And I'm going again this year, and hopefully I can do good this year too. The plan for the night is, salvage as much points as I can for Corey since he's injured, and try to keep him up high in the standings and do well for him for giving me the opportunity to ride his bike and represent him, and also, do good for myself and get my name back out there for racing and show people that I can still ride.
Qualifying for the Vortex Lights class saw Robert Devenall-Batt with the top spot on the R&L Metals KTM, followed by Pup Watley, who has switched to the Honda late in the season. He seemed to be adjusting well to the new brand, with a second place qualifying position. Next came in the Sponsors Cup class for qualifying. Kyle Keelan took the top spot on the BBMX Suzuki, beating out Mike Picone and Ricky Renner. Michael Clark encountered some trouble in qualifying, having a rough start to the final round with the #1 plate for 2010.
Jim Brown here for Jim Brown Patriot Chevrolet, located just 15 minutes north of Wesley Chapel. We'll become the #1 volume Chevrolet dealer in Pasco County by offering deals like these.
During Chevrolet Truck Month, save up to $11,000 on remaining Silverados, America's hardest working truck. Or lease a new Traverse for only $299 a month, our hottest selling SUV. Or lease a 2011 Malibu for only $199 a month.
Jim Brown Patriot Chevrolet, located just 15 minutes north of Wesley Chapel.
It's that time of year to gather up those great deals, and at Barney's Motorcycle Sales, we've got you covered. $150 helmets on sale for only 40 bucks. Riding gear, including cold weather riding jackets, up to 50% off. Boots, gloves, shirts, glasses, hats, and more, all on sale. Think outside the box this year. For a better value, think of Barney's. 3 locations to serve you, or see us on the web at barneys.net.
R&L Metals is Florida's largest family-owned recycling center for both ferrous and non-ferrous materials, serving the entire state since 1978. Whether you are a large business looking to properly dispose of scrap metal from the job site, or an individual looking to dispose of some old gutters or aluminum cans, R&L has the friendly and knowledgeable staff that can turn your scrap metal into extra income. R&L Metals, located at 1913 62nd Street, Tampa, Florida, or call them at 813-621-3966. Mike Picone has clinched the 2010 Sponsors Cup title. We met with Mike so we could put the experience into his own words.
Yeah, leading up to tonight, I really haven't had to worry about much. Last week, I got a second behind Renner, and
clinch the title. So, you know, I've been pretty happy about that. And, you know, I've still been riding and training and stuff because I'm going to do some supercross stuff, so I want to stay in shape. But, you know, as of tonight, you know, I don't have any pressure, so I'm just going out there and getting some extra money and, you know, just having some fun. Next year, I plan on doing some East Coast rounds of Supercross, and then there's some talk of me coming back and racing Dade City again, defending the title. Not 100% sure. There's some incentives for next year, so if we get everything written out and everything, should be good, and I'll be back.
Ian Millett has a chance to grab third in the final standings if he can finish on the podium. We caught up with Ian for the details.
Unfortunately, Corey's got hurt, I guess a couple days ago, practicing for Supercross. It's given me a chance to possibly get up on the podium overall for the year and collect a little bit of money. I think I got to get 4th overall tonight, and Corey can't make up any points. I know he has a fill-in rider, so we'll see how good he does. If he doesn't get inside the top 8, then and I get 4th overall or better, then I think I'll beat Corey by 20 points. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can do it and get $2 grand at the banquet.
Vortex Lights Heat 1 saw Pup Watley with the hole shot, followed by Robert Devenall-Batt in 2nd, Bodie Colangelo in the 3rd spot, and Austin DePerna in 4th. Robert challenged Pup for the lead early, but a few slight mistakes resulted in Pup getting away, and Bodie Colangelo pressuring him for 2nd. Pup grabbed the win and headed to Kenny on the podium.
All right, we're down here with Pup Watley after qualifier number 1. Pup switching over to a Honda a couple weeks ago. You got on the box the last round. Now you're right now winning the qualifier number 1. How you feeling?
Oh, I feel great. You know, we made a lot of changes to the bikes, which are working out good for me. So everything's feeling great. Got a good start and came out with a win.
Now you got a lot of people that's helping you out switching over.
Oh yeah, Unlimited Images, Action Honda, they help me with the bikes and stuff. Unlimited Images helps me with all the parts and everything else. And Mom and Dad and everyone else that helps me out.
Pup Watley taking qualifier number 1. Pup looking the best all year. We will see if it's a Pup Watley night. The main event's set, and we'll see what happens.
In Heat 2 of the Vortex Lights, Andrew Stocker swept around Scott Westbrook and RJ Hampshire for the hole shot. Stocker held the lead nicely for the opening laps, with RJ Hampshire, who has made his return to racing after an injury to the knee earlier in the season. The top 3 stayed in line through most of the heat, until Hampshire went down, giving Canyon Vansel the 3rd spot, with Scott Westbrook taking 2nd. We caught up with Andrew on the podium.
All right, down here with Drew Stocker after qualifier number 2. Drew, you got the hole shot, didn't look back. RJ was there, but smooth selling in qualifier number 1.
Yeah, it was pretty good. You know, RJ was right there behind me the whole time, keeping me honest. And then on the last lap, came around one corner and I didn't hear him anymore. And I was thankful because he was coming close to me.
Well, you're all set up going into the main event. You've had a up and down year, but still running 4th in points, looking to gain some spots here in the last round.
Without a doubt, you know, go out there to do it and the best I can do.
You got any people you want to thank?
I'd like to thank 612 Revolve Racing and my mom and dad.
All right, Drew Stocker taking qualifier number 2 as the main event is set.
Coming up, Moto 1 of the Sponsors Cup class, right after this. The Monster Energy truck signaled that it was time for Moto 1 of the Sponsors Cup class. Despite the championship being locked up, there is always plenty of great racing action every time the gate drops. At the start, it was Wilfredo Guzman with the hole shot, followed by Forrest Smith and Jerry Capoyan. Mike Picone, Kyle Keelan, and round 10 winner Ricky Renner all found themselves bringing up the rear. At the close of lap 1, Tyler Livesey jumped to the side of Forrest Smith, battling for a pass in order to catch Wilfredo. Forrest held off the charge and motored on, but would unfortunately lose the position after running wide after the triple. Out front, Wilfredo Guzman was putting on a stellar performance, maintaining the lead with very few mistakes to slow him down on his Adventure Cycle Center Kawasaki. But Tyler Livesey was beginning to put some pressure on the number 6. Further back, Jerry Capoyan was putting on a fantastic showing on Team TM Racing, going for a podium finish this last race of the year. Michael Picone was trying to pick up the pieces from a bad start, at this point not having the showing he wanted as the newly crowned champion. Wilfredo held on to the moto win, with Tyler Livesey chasing him all the way to the checkered in second, and Jerry Capoyan in third.
Down here with Jerry Capoyan on the TM. Jerry, you had to check the times, but definitely looked like the fastest guy on the track as you got a little open room and you ended up catching them and taking your mind off of Keelan and them behind you.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. As soon as I get out by myself, I can ride my own race. I stop looking at other people's mistakes. I started catching back up to them, and I gotta give a big thanks out to TM. The bikes are awesome. My good buddy Tim, he owns Tim's Towing and Transport. Helped me out a lot. Craig C4, he does a great job on the suspension, and couldn't do it without those guys.
All right, Jerry Capoyan taking third in Moto number 1. Tyler, you looked like you had a couple lines on Will right off the bat. He kind of switched up there in the middle, and tell me what happened.
To be on the podium I'm happy with, but riding wise I just didn't feel it. I wasn't comfortable, and it kind of showed, but I'm happy to be up here with the sponsors, KMS, KWWD, Oakley, Stellar, all the guys, Hush Drilling, all my friends and family, my cousin, my dad's out, and my girlfriend. Can't thank everyone enough for the support. If it wasn't for you guys, we probably wouldn't be out here. So, props to everyone, and I'm having fun, yep.
Wilfredo Guzman, the Flexpack Kawasaki Adventure. Will, you did it earlier this year. You came out swinging again.
Yeah, I have to end out with a big bang. I'd like to thank my Team Adventure Cycle Center Kawasaki guys. They've been helping me out a lot. Flexpack, Novik, and I got to thank a big shout out to the Keelans, letting me stay at their house and train with Kyle and Corey. Those guys go fast, so I'm training to be just like them.
All right, y'all give it up. Wilfredo Guzman taking Moto number 1.
Coming up, main event action from the Vortex Sponsors Cup Lights class.
Jim Brown here for Jim Brown Patriot Chevrolet, located just 15 minutes north of Wesley Chapel. We'll become the #1 volume Chevrolet dealer in Pasco County by offering deals like these.
During Chevrolet Truck Month, save up to $11,000 on remaining Silverados, America's hardest working truck. Or lease a new Traverse for only $299 a month, our hottest selling SUV. Or lease a 2011 Malibu for only $199 a month.
Jim Brown Patriot Chevrolet, located just 15 minutes north of Wesley Chapel.
It's that time of year to gather up those great deals, and at Barney's Motorcycle Sales, we've got you covered. $150 helmets on sale for only 40 bucks. Riding gear, including cold weather riding jackets, up to 50% off. Boots, gloves, shirts, glasses, hats, and more, all on sale. Think outside the box this year. For a better value, think of Barney's. 3 locations to serve you, or see us on the web at barneys.net.
R&L Metals is Florida's largest family-owned recycling center for both ferrous and non-ferrous materials, serving the entire state since 1978. Whether you are a large business looking to properly dispose of scrap metal from the job site, or an individual looking to dispose of some old gutters or aluminum cans, R&L has the friendly and knowledgeable staff that can turn your scrap metal into extra income. R&L Metals, located at 1913 62nd Street, Tampa, Florida, or call them at 813-621-3966. The final main event in 2010 for the Vortex Lights class saw Pup Watley grabbing the whole shot, followed by Austin DePerna in second, RJ Hampshire in third, and Jared Jackson in fourth. Bodie Colangelo was able to make the move into the third spot, while DePerna fell back to fourth, and 6'12" teammate RJ Hampshire continued on in second. Hampshire had more problems in the main event, allowing both Colangelo and DePerna to get by for the podium. Let's head over to Kenny with the top 3.
You haven't been riding here a lot, but you've been stepping it up. In practice, you could definitely tell that you were a force to be reckoned with as you got in that top 5 qualifying and didn't let up. How you feel tonight, man?
I'm feeling good despite some other motos running pretty bad, but I ran pretty good in this moto. Started getting wore out just a little bit to the end, but not as much as I should be. So
I know you got a lot of people helping you out.
Yeah, Donco Controls, Factory Connection, Dominus, Vortex, Morgan Exteriors, and Rodendur.com, and everyone else that's helped me out. Thanks.
All right, Austin DePerno going to take third spot in the main event here in the Vortex Lights. Bodie, you pulled it through. It looked like you're kind of catching there. Then you he made a mistake. You kind of pulled in. Then you made a mistake. And good night, though.
Yeah, Pup was riding great. RJ went down and felt kind of bad for him, but hey, that's racing.
I tell you what, you made a charge there. Everything was working good. I know you got a lot of people helping you out.
Yeah, I definitely want to thank George at BPM Racing Engines, Kirk for getting me this bike, Vortex, my mom, my dad, Osiris Shoes, Novik Gloves, 612 Racing, Suspension, and you know, everyone else just helped me out. Thanks.
All right, Bodie Colangelo taking second in that main event in the Vortex Lights. Over here with the main event winner here tonight, Pup Watley, as Pup's gotten seconds, thirds all year, but tonight was a Pup Watley night here on the new Honda. How you feel, man?
Oh, I feel great. Just got everything just adjusted how we want on the Honda and got it dialed in, so everything feels good, and just got a good start in both motos and came out with a win.
I know, awesome job here tonight getting the main event overall win. I know you got a lot of people helping you out.
Oh yeah, I just want to thank the Lord Jesus Christ for keeping me safe, my mom and dad, Action Honda for helping me out with the bikes and everything, Unlimited Images for helping me out with everything else, and everyone else that helps me out. Thanks.
All right, y'all give it up. Pup Watley taking the overall win here tonight in the Vortex Lights. Tonight you were definitely in that mix always. Ended up 4th overall, but still good enough to get the overall championship. Tell me what's going through your head right now.
I don't know, kind of speechless right now. It's just sort of trying to get into the moment, a bit shocked, but I'm so happy, you know, the championship. Everything went well this year, you know. I pushed, I came in here as an unknown, and I just tried my hardest. And, you know, tonight wasn't the greatest of nights, but it was a night for the championship. You know, I knew that Pup was in front, and I didn't get too much of a good gate, but the night was a little sloppy to begin with. But, you know, I just settled in the end, making those couple mistakes that worried me. But, you know, I got through, and I'm just so happy. It's unbelievable. It's amazing.
not only the championship, though, you're the first champion of the Vortex Lights. Also, you're an international rider, so that means a lot to Dade City. Congratulations. I know you got a lot of people helping you out.
Yeah, I want to thank my mom and dad and sister and my family, just everyone, RNL Metals, Ross and Rob, and helping me out. I appreciate it so much. You know, Sunrise Auto Sales, I couldn't do without my dad and the business. BPM, you know, all these guys, Suggle Sports Center, Hard Rock, and, you know, everyone here for just giving it a great audience. And thanks to, you know, Randy for getting all these tracks sorted out for us and have this whole new light series. And I just want to thank everyone else. Thank you.
All right, y'all give it up. Robert Devenall-Batt, the Vortex Lights overall champion this year.
Coming up, Monster Energy Sponsors Cup action at DCMX. It was time to see if Wilfredo Guzman could take it all the way with the 1-1 moto score on the night. As the gate dropped, it was the two champions out front, until disaster. Clark and Picone got tangled and went down hard, while Tyler Livesey slid out trying to avoid the two. The incident left Michael Picone holding his left wrist.
I don't know what that guy was thinking.
A closer look at the crash showed that Clark swung way outside, and Michael never saw him coming. When both riders tried to hit the inside of the second corner is when they collided. Out front though, it was Wilfredo Guzman once again with a spectacular display of talent, as he capitalized on the mayhem to jump into the lead ahead of Forrest Smith, Ricky Renner, and Ian Millett. It didn't take long for Ricky Renner to make his way into the second spot, not making it easy for Wilfredo. He was going to have to earn the win tonight by beating one of the toughest riders on the track. Jerry Kapoyan sat in fourth, on his way to his first overall podium of the season. If he could just stay mistake-free, he would have to contend with Tyler Livesey though, as he tried to salvage the moto after his fall at the start. Back up front, the tension was building, as Renner was all over Wilfredo for the lead, diving inside at every corner and looking for lines to make a clean pass. It wasn't happening tonight though, as Wilfredo amazingly held off Renner for all 10 laps and took the overall win at round 21, the final night of the season, and his first win of the year on the Adventure Kawasaki.
All right, down here with Ian, you survived the first turn. You had a pretty good run the whole time. You ended up third.
Yeah, first turn was crazy. A few people hit in the first corner, and then in the second corner, two guys hit so hard and they just went flying. Yeah, I mean, I came out third, and I was battling with Will and Ricky for a little bit, but I pulled all my tear-offs, and then I just decided to be happy with the podium finish tonight. I got to thank Fun Bike Center, Ben Huss, RJ Huss, Ronnie and Kim, my girlfriend Kelsey, Vortex. Come on, I'm missing some people. Just everybody for helping me out here tonight. Bobby over at Pro Action, Scott for building my awesome motor. Just everybody, thank you.
Ricky finished 5th in the first moto, 2nd here in moto number 2. The streak broke a little bit there, but still not a bad ride as you were putting the heat on. Wilfredo just couldn't find a way by.
Yeah, you know, the track was real tough to pass on tonight, but Will rode an awesome race. I was kind of hoping to, you know, make a mistake and I could get by him, but I don't think he made one mistake the entire race. So real tough to pass, but he rode awesome, and you know, I rode good. Obviously, Ian was right behind us, and we kind of pulled away from him, but it was a good race.
I know last week you raced in Germany, coming back here, a big difference compared to the tracks, but good luck heading back. Who you want to thank?
Randy for letting me ride the bike. You know, all the guys over there with the Vortex Yamaha team, they helped me out a lot. Matt at Active Ride, my girlfriend's here, my dad, and my buddy Cody. Just everybody that helped make this thing possible and let me ride this thing. It's always good.
All right, Ricky Renner taking 2nd place in moto number 2. Well, it looked like Pacone came out with the second hole shot there, but then as y'all came around the back straightaway, you were in the lead, and what was going on in your head?
Yeah, the first couple corners, I just seen mayhem. You know, everybody hitting each other, and I thought I was gonna hit Tyler's bike and go over the handlebars, but I just got inside of him, and I was in the lead again. So I just rode my own race, and I won.
Do you have any idea it was Ricky behind you, or did you know what was going on behind you at all?
At first, I knew Forrest was behind me, and he almost hit me right here in the front corner. And then after that, I didn't know who was behind me.
I tell you what, it was a Wilfredo night. Who you want to thank?
Oh, I got to thank the Keelons for sure. God for keeping me safe. Rob, Team Adventure Cycle Center, KC Woods at Adventure Cycles, Mark, Flex Pack, Novik, FMF, and Vortex.
All right, y'all give it up. Wilfredo Guzman coming away with the overall victory here tonight. What a ride here, finishing it sweet. Final round of the Monster Energy Sponsor Cup.
That's going to do it here for the 2010 season at Dade City Motocross. Next week, we crown 36 champions, including the Sponsors Cup and Sponsors Cup Lights Championship. Catch all the action next time as we take you to the 31st Annual Points Championship Banquet at DCMX.